Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for being here today. I will be discussing my analysis for project one, or for homework one for our data visualization class. So for this project, what I decided to do was look at Boston fire data for November of 2020 that I got from Boston City's data website. I decided to do this for a few reasons. I thought it'd be interesting to look at what day of my task would be, what is the most likely day for a fire to occur in the city of Boston, and my user would be a city fire planning official, or someone who plans out the staffing for firefighters and other related personnel like policemen and EMTs. And so for my visualization, for my idiom rather, I made a bar graph with day of the week on the x-axis and the frequency of fires in the day on the y-axis. And for my insight, what I found was that Monday was actually the most common day for a fire to occur. At first thought, one may think the weekend might be the most common day for a fire to occur because people are out socializing and partying and drinking, and they may be more careless and maybe more likely for a fire to occur. However, if you look at Sunday, it's the second most likely day for a fire to occur. However, I think it's a bit of an anomaly because it's November, it's football season, and that may have something to do with it. But Saturday, which is when people most likely would be going out, and Friday are two of the lowest days for fire to occur. And then you see Monday with the most likely day as well. And I think there's a few reasons for this. First and foremost, on Mondays, people may be more groggy, maybe more tired, which make a fire more likely to occur. I also think that people are not going out to eat as much on Mondays, which means they're probably cooking at home. And if you think about it, Boston is very, very tight kitchens and living quarters, which may lead to more likelihood for a fire to catch and for it to spread quickly. Discussing the 5 characteristics for an insight, is there a deep understanding? So yes, I do think that this shows to some extent a deep understanding. The data had thousands of rows that I had to pre-process, and it would not be easy for the user, if they were looking at just a data set, to figure out which day of the week had the most fires. Meaningful, yes, meaningful. I think it was surprising that Monday was the most common day, and I think it has huge implications for the users and for taxpayers in the city, and it can help improve life in the city. Is it not obvious? I think the insight itself is a little bit obvious. However, given the constraints of a data set, I think it is a strong insight, and I believe my reasoning for why Monday is the most common day is unique and is not obvious. As well, is it actionable? Yes, as I've mentioned a few times, the users of the data could staff more firefighters and related personnel on Mondays and less on other days, and this could help reduce staffing costs for other days when they don't need as many personnel, and keeping the city safe while staffing the most number of firefighters on Mondays when they're truly needed the most. And yes, is it based on data? Yeah, it's based on a data set from the Boston City government. So that is all from me, but thank you very much for listening to my discussion.